literally a second she went home and she was just like, there's still stuff coming. I was like, I don't understand. I think some of it because I ordered it online myself, but whatever. I think it was a lot.
You could fill in some of the gap.
Yeah, definitely. It was for like my family to do it, and then I think they like were kind of like whatever. So it was a little up and down, but it worked out in the end.
They weren't feeling the registry?
No, they
went off
were because they
registry?
were like, finally, like we can do something, and I was like, it's great. And then they just got lazy in the end. Was what it was. So, but it worked out. It was good.
So if you kind of compare and contrast sort of where you are this year versus last year, I mean, this time you were kind of having a bumpy ride, and kind of the difference in how you feel, you know, this year versus last year.
I'm in the same spot ranking-wise. I've had some up and downs. I mean, at the end of last year was a little bumpy, and then, you know, at the beginning, I mean, the beginning of this year is, you know, pretty solid. I mean, not great, but still pretty decent. And wow, there's so many bugs right here.
Everywhere.
But yeah, I mean, it's not gonna look into it too much. I mean, there's still a lot of tennis being played throughout the year, so I'm not too worried about it.
But do you feel, I mean, again, in a better place, you know, here where you are than you did last year? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to enjoy myself, and I have a lot of tennis to play in like the next 10 years or however long I play. So I'm just gonna enjoy it and have fun. I mean, even if my ranking drops to 800, I really don't think it would matter that much.
Speaking of just like on the tennis side of things for the first 3 months, what have you learned about your tennis, like through the first part of the season?
Just gotta be patient. It's a long year, and like I said, if I play for 10 more years, I'm going through this all the time. So that I've learned that I have a lot of tennis to play, and that, you know, things might not happen right now or next week, but eventually the things that I want to happen will.
Was that a switch in mindset from maybe like a year ago? Maybe you thought that it was going to kind of keep going, building on the Aussie success and all that, or?
No, I just thought like you start playing good tennis and then you're supposed to win like 10 tournaments in a row, but not everyone does that. So it's definitely been a learning process. But I mean, now that I'm enjoying it more, I don't mind like, you know, going week in and week out and not being away from home. Last year I was probably like, oh my god, I need to go home, I'm dying, like, oh my god. But now I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's fun. It's not a big deal.
Sloane, you were a really, really good doubles player. Have you thought about incorporating more doubles into the tours? Give you a little bit of
I played last 2 weeks. I played in Indian Wells, and I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and I thought about playing a little bit more, but it's definitely
Coach
hard.
encouraging you?
Yeah, I mean, he encourages whatever I want to be encouraged. So, yeah, no, he's really supportive of it. But I was gonna play in Miami, but I wanted to play with Laura, and she ended up not playing. So I just decided not to play in the end. So.
How was it with Pekovic on court? Was it a fun part?
Yeah, it was really fun. Like normally, it's kind of like if you get a partner who's like super serious and like, okay, we're gonna play I, and we're gonna. It's like it's very tough and it's like very intense. But we had a lot of fun. It was really fun.
Sloane, how's your relationship with Paul kind of evolving? How is that working out right now?
It's good. Everything's good. This week we're actually staying in a house together, so you can imagine how interesting that is. But it's been fun.
Exactly. Don't let us imagine.
Yeah.